Hi, I'm Matt Rose, the QuoteWerks MVP for 2017. In this video, we'll be having a look at a new feature in QuoteWerks version 5.3, Dynamic Notes. The new field, Dynamic Notes, enables users to quickly and easily insert a timestamp against any notes they might be adding to the document. This is available in all editions of QuoteWerks, and there is no setup associated with this new feature. This truly is a one-click enhancement for QuoteWerks, without any additional setup or reliance on users to enter information into a particular format. Means that you can implement this feature very easily and make it part of your business workflow. So I have QuoteWerks 5.3 open on screen with a simple quote, and I'm going to go to the Notes tab. The first thing that I can see is our boxes are now much larger, so we're able to see much more information at a glance. Previously, if I had a lot of information, for example in my introduction field at the top left here, I would have needed to zoom in and resize this screen accordingly. The reason these boxes are much larger is because they now scale to the size of our QuoteWerks window, which would typically be based upon your monitor size. So if you have a larger monitor, you're going to be able to see more information, and previously these field sizes were fixed. So if I reduce the size of my QuoteWerks window, we notice that, let's concentrate on our introduction field, but this relates to all fields, would automatically adjust based upon the size of the window. Let's now come on to the core bit of this video. Again, a new feature to QuoteWerks in 5.3, available in all editions, Dynamic Notes. The Dynamic Notes field just here enables users to insert a timestamp, putting in the name of the user, the date and the time, and this makes it much more obvious as to who within the business entered this information. Again, previously, if I'd added something maybe to our internal notes, I would have had to manually add the information if I wanted to know who had added that detail into QuoteWerks. So here we can see I'm beginning to create a very simple audit log of perhaps key steps throughout the business process, so anyone in the business will know who and when has added what bits of information. So here we can see I've told the system that I've captured the initial inquiry, a day later I then raised the quote and sent it, and then a few days later I've added more information. Using the Dynamic Notes field is very straightforward. I simply hover over and I can see I can insert a user and timestamp text, and if I now click that button, I'm able to see it has automatically entered the name of the user, the date and the time, and I can now go ahead and update the appropriate text. Let's just say that John requested some changes to the quotation. Again, I could then come back and let's say we're fast forwarding a day or two. I simply click the button, enter the appropriate text. This Insert User and Timestamp Text button is also now available on the other 4 existing memo fields if we wanted to use this functionality elsewhere in the system. To summarize what we've seen in this video, we note that this new feature requires no setup and is easy for users to understand and use in your own business. Typically, we're imagining this field to be used as an audit log of sorts of key steps and things that have been done on the quote, order or invoice as you're using QuoteWerks today. If you're wanting to analyze your QuoteWerks documents, this field is available to the reporting function of QuoteWerks, and this would allow you to review multiple documents potentially with all of these dynamic notes included. We hope that you find this new feature of QuoteWerks beneficial. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to get in touch with our support team, and thank you for watching.